Hey YouTube, so this is the other guy coming to you tonight. So in this video log, I am trying to answer some of the questions that came about from some of my fans on YouTube. They've been emailing me and they've also been asking me about my fish tank setup. Now I'll let you know. The majority of the question that came about was about my substrate here. And a couple years ago, I made several videos regarding kitty litter substrate from Walmart. Now, the substrate here, if you are an aquarium enthusiast, this substrate here is from a kitty litter brand called Special Kitty. It is a hard clay, non-scent or fragrant free kitty litter. Okay, so a lot of questions came about asking to see how my tank is doing and if the clay have mushed up, because most kitty litter mushes up when moisture is introduced to them. So I'll let you know. As you can see, it's very healthy. The kitty litter here is a hard clay type, and as you can see the granules. Okay, you can see roots here. It's been a couple years, so there's a lot of bacteria growing inside the substrate, and being that there's a lot of fish poop sinking down into the substrate, it's become nutrient to the plants here. So yeah, my tank is sort of like overgrown with plants. These are the same plants that you saw when I first planted my aquarium, okay? And the flying fox there is still the same flying fox that you first saw. There's another one of his mate, which is, they usually like to hide in here, okay, behind the Anubias there. And so it's been a couple years. I think that fish is about 3 or 4 years old already. So as you can see, my plants are flourishing. These are low to mid-level light plants, and so they are really flourishing. They are about, let's see, they are about 1.5 feet tall, okay? And here, let me view it from this side. So all of these plants are real, okay? They're not fake. And look at my shrimps, okay? My Caridina shrimps, they are thriving as well. You can see that, okay? My giant beta died. I found out that my giant beta was keeping my shrimp population down. So it was like, after it died, there was an explosion of shrimps. So maybe if I get more, if my tank gets overrun with Caridina shrimps, I might buy a beta or two, okay, a male or female beta, and let them roam in here, because I actually saw the beta hunting these little shrimp down. And so when I had that beta, the shrimps were actually, I didn't see many shrimps coming out and play like this. However, about 2 months after the beta died, I started seeing a lot of these little critters coming back out. So the beta, they are a shrimp population control, natural enemies to the shrimp kind. So yeah, so you can see here, I have no issues with the clay here. You can see the roots of my plants. They are thriving. Okay, they are thriving very well, growing very, very healthy. So yeah, let me know. Let me know what's on your mind. Other than that, this is my report to my subscribers who are interested in my fish tank. It's a beautiful tank. This is my community tank. Oh, also, by the way, guys, this is what I discovered. My shrimps actually keeps the keeps the diseased fish population down. Is that right? It actually controls disease in the tank here. The reason why I say so is because the minute a fish died, be it via a disease or anything like that, the shrimp starts to devour them. In doing so, it devours. It stops the transmission of the disease to other fishes. Okay, so that's what I got. The reason why the reason why I say this is because as you can see, my tank is really thick with fauna, right? So it's really hard to find a dead fish once the dead fish drops into the plants or in between the plants. So what I found out is that the shrimp actually attacks the dead fish, eats it up, and stops the spread of disease. So that's what I found out, guys. So if you are interested in shrimp, it's actually a very healthy addition to your tank. If your fishes don't eat them as snacks. But other than that, my shrimps are thriving, my fishes are thriving, my plants are thriving, everybody's happy. Okay, so that's that. Let me know what's on your mind.